Good evening, Warband. We got Lego, Sotonar, and just some random guy. Thank y'all for showing up. Yeah, Conan Exiles has dropped the Sorcery update, and I've been waiting for this for a long time, so it's nice to finally get an evening where I could drop in on this. Hey, chat. So, I've dumped a lot of hours into this game, but it switches up a lot with this update, so let's pick a decent character and pop in. Let's see. The Khitan wouldn't be bad since we're going for sorcery this time around. Let's see. I usually go with Vendian. Hello, Chaz, Silas, welcome. You know what? We'll go with Stygian. Probably go with Set for our religion. Go with
Cut me down, please.
Learned voice. Let's pick a decent face here. Go with a bit of a tan. Oh, hey, we got Sir Yedis in the chat. Welcome. Hey, Ribs, that's good. Oh, yeah, Conan. What the heck, Yedis? Yeah, Conan's still got nudity, but because this is YouTube, I'm going to keep away the sizable endowments for now. Let's see. What do I want to do with a beard? Yeah, I'll get with a pretty decent beard. Using your power, Yedis. Just mess around a little bit. I know that we don't want to spend too long on character creation here. Too much about the ears. We have some nice violet eyes there. There we go. Yeah, brighten up those eyebrows a bit. Body features. We'll go a bit on the taller side. Yeah, I'm just... For now, we're going to keep nudity on none. Yeah. Up, a cup. Up, a cup. And no modifying the endowment now. Alrighty. Yeah, that's pretty good. So let's see what we're in for. Oh, got to change up the name. Let's see. go with the Grey Ghost, Stygian, condemned to death in exile for crimes including sullying a virgin, defiling a temple, disobedience of a priest. Any who remove this body, living or dead, from the cross shall be flayed alive along with all members of their family. Alrighty, let's get going.
During the year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was transported into the Exiled Lands, crucified and left to die for crimes that they may or may not have committed. Death comes swiftly on black wings, until fate intervenes.
Thirsty, dead man? Shall I cut you down from that corpse tree? It might kill you. You civilized men are soft. Your lives are not nailed to your spines. Where I come from, we kill our enemies in battle. We don't leave them in the desert to die like dogs. So, you live again, dead man. This land does not love men. You are marked. Cross the ghost fence wearing that. It might have been kinder to leave you on the cross. Live, love, burn with life, slay and survive. We will meet again, dead man.
So there's my origin story. Starting to rack them up now. That takes me back. Honestly, whenever I'm feeling freaking burned out and need a breather, this is the game that I'll keep coming back to. So yeah, a lot of new updates.
Very boundaries of civilization. Behold, bonded one, the very boundaries of civilization. Beyond the passage of our highways lie the wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other. You cannot pass into the endless wastes enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead to the city.
Yeah. Honestly, Steve, that's been a bit of a question. How much does taking a nail through the center of your hand actually cripple your hand? Because, like, it's not like there's a big cluster of bones there. So long as it went between the bones of your your fingers, theoretically, I think you'd be fine. Well, okay, like it hurt like a son of a bitch, obviously. Now, let's see here. We'll make a couple different settings changed here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll keep that. And I'm pretty happy with the graphics settings. Nameplate, yeah, HUD dot, yeah. We'll take off the journey steps and the context controls for now. We'll allow that for the moment. Yeah, it should be better. Yeah.
I am beaten, left to rot among the ruins of the past. There are others here, slaves, bandits and cannibals, exiles from lands I've never heard of. Some of them try to scrape a life from the wasteland, scrabbling in the rocks and sand for their own place. I cannot go on. The life that I left behind haunts me. The sun over the glittering spires of Belverus has forever denied me. The smell of my daughter's hair. I will pass the ghost fence, and this cursed land will finally end me. To whoever reads this note, I leave the last of my water and this message. Stranger, you have my pity. You do not know how cursed you truly are.
Double check some of these key bindings. Like, honestly, Funcom, for whatever flaws they do have, the writing in their games is consistently stellar. Like, they're far from a perfect company, but I'd say if you're interested in a good story, you could do far worse than a Funcom game. Yeah, now there's a lot of different stuff here. Yeah, so we got the knowledge stuff. Now I've got some attribute points. All this stuff has changed up. Like, I got over 2,500 hours in this game, but they've changed up everything. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Fatality's pretty fast. Wow. Yeah, they've changed up everything here. Honestly, might want to go with strength early on. Usually want at least some power early game. Yeah. Happy birthday to Hermit. We'll actually be joining his stream at about 9:30 or so. I was planning on streaming Conan earlier, but I've been pulling a lot of hours at work this week. I was just wiped, guys. Game based on the movie? Well, I'd say that it's more based on the books than just the movie. But it's got its own original story, completely separate from all existing Conan lore. There's a channel called Grimdark Half Off. He's done a lot of stuff recently covering Conan lore, and I believe he covers some of the Exiled Lands. I'd highly recommend him if you're a Conan fan, or just kind of a fan of the Conan universe in general. Ed, Conan's been in many things, but it's first started as a book series. Honestly, kind of like The Witcher. And then it became a comic series, movie, video games. it's a really a huge IP. I'm pretty sure there's even a tabletop RPG of Conan as well. Now, I'll just grab a whole bunch of materials. Find all the controls here. Okay, so it's G which will open this stuff up. Put another one into strength. Try to get that up to 5. Actually, yeah, where's my inventory? There, we'll toss the water skin into there. We're going to need to get some civilization. We need more branches to actually create some tools here. Well, let's at least get some clothes on. Yep.
Gods curse this sandstorm. We were forced to take refuge before the wind scoured the skin from our faces. There is something in the storm. Beasts. We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls mingle with the screaming winds. The men are scared. I've put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire, or the bite of the axe.
Well, speaking of, let's get ourselves a stone pick crafted up here. Gloves and some shoes. Yeah, hey Hermit, welcome, welcome. Yeah. We're just gonna be kind of chilling while I get set up here. But definitely let me know if you guys would be interested in some more of this. Because, like, I used to play the shit out of this game. Not even lying. Like, I got into major clan wars, a whole bunch of different stuff. Like, if you ask on, I'd be curious to check out the 1946 server, because that's where I used to make my main stomping grounds. Made a lot of friends and enemies on that server. It was a good time. Cosmodash, welcome, welcome. Good evening. Oh, well. Yeah, Mao's here. Chaz, oh man, no, the clothing metagame in this. Like, you gotta seriously consider what you're wearing. I mean, it would be an interesting challenge to try to beat the entire game naked. Because yes, you can actually beat this game. There is actually a long-term objective, and we're going to find our way to that objective. Get some food. Very thankful for hotkeys, because it makes things so much easier. Yeah, we got to get a little bit better civilization. Yeah, Chaz, going completely nude the entire game is theoretically possible. But there's some late game areas where you're going to have to be chugging a whole lot of food buffs if you want to survive like that. An interesting challenge, to be sure. I definitely would consider it. Now, if anyone else, if you've got a computer that can handle Conan Exiles and you're interested, do let me know. Because this isn't actually a single-player game right now. It's actually a private server. Minecraft, but with blood? Kind of. I'd say if you're familiar with Rust, it's more like if you had Rust, but with Dark Souls combat mechanics. Ant-Man channel, welcome. I'm just enjoying the Sorcery update to Conan Exiles. Gonna have a lot of fun here. Yeah, we got some shalebacks hunting imps. Refill our water here. Let's see. There's a couple different things to learn. Like there's your attributes, of course, which increase a lot of your basic combat capabilities and a whole bunch of other stuff. However, knowledge is where a lot of the real gameplay advancements come in. So we're going to start... Oh, we don't even need to spend any points for that. Alright, so we'll unlock the warrior, the defender, archer. Wow, we don't need to... Jeez, we don't need to spend any points for this. This is actually quite good. Definitely going to need some basic masonry. Cook. Do we want to go with box making? Don't really need a bed right now. Armor, we don't have anything unlocked. No sorcery. Ooh, we got problems. I'll grab the box and... combat music will let you know pretty fast if someone's messing with you. Silas, it seems like a disproportionate number of gamers are based politically and rebuild. I would say the more hardcore, yes. And generally, I think a lot of it would have to do with kind of what gaming entails. Like, gaming requires a lot more objective and abstract thought, for one. Like, you need to be able to think on your feet. You need to be able to consider long-term consequences. And it also allows you to experiment with stuff. But above all, it gives you control. Like, you are the one in charge of making decisions. Especially in older games. You're not just being led down a pathway where you have no agency whatsoever. Gamers, at the end of the day, they're about freedom and choice. I mean, if you didn't have freedom and choice in a game, you kind of may as well watch a movie. But those who are attracted to gaming above all other, like, they like making a story their own. So, there, we'll get some of the FOV a bit better. Oh yeah, improve the visibility right there. So that'd be my 2 cents on the matter. I think you just get more based gamers because gamers are accustomed to dealing with stranger situations. Predator Hunting Ground. I have not. Actually, Hermit. Not familiar with that one. I imagine it's kind of like an Alien vs. Predator style game, which I've played Alien vs. Predator, and I'm actually quite a big fan of it. So yeah, we're gonna get some wood here. Dang, this is a significantly enhanced field of view. It's been a long time. What we're gonna do is we're gonna steal a couple eggs because eggs are tasty. This way, slip past everybody else. Hey, we got contacts.
Another new one, eh? I could smell it on
Oh.
you. The smell just a little more like despair. Marcos. What's the sailor? I didn't think you were the only one. You should go up north. There's whole cities of exile up there.
Okay, gotta watch it here. These guys are... Okay, wow, gotta eat some eggs. And then eat some of the bugs. Jeez. Oh boy. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna get my ass kicked by giant turtles at this rate. Ah! Alrighty. So, yeah. That's kind of par for the course. It has been a while. It was not a good idea to pick that as my opening weapon. Most enemies in the game don't have very heavy armor, and the mace is very much anti-heavy armor. But we'll see if I can make it back there real quick. There's no cheese, there's cunning. That's true. Like, oh, hello. Okay, definitely gonna want some of these. Like early game, it's actually pretty difficult to get a wide variety of plants in large quantities. And aloe is especially useful. Because aloe make... Oh, you can make wraps out of plants. I should have considered that. But we'll definitely make a whole bunch of aloe potions. That's about the closest you get to rapid healing in this game is aloe potions. Honestly, before it used to be that the only way that you were able to heal was just by eating food. Like, that really changed up the metagame when they added in, like, potions and wraps. Then, like, you had a mid-battle option, your potions, and a post-battle option, your wraps. Thankfully, there is a map, and it does show the most recent death location. You know, for a game that's like a couple years old, and this is Unreal Engine 4, by the way, this game's freaking pretty. There's really just no getting around it. This game is pretty. I mean, we're just seeing some of the early areas. Like the late game areas, they're pretty nice too. Anyway, let's get my stuff back. There we go. Alrighty. Now, let's see here. Gonna need some twine. What the heck was this? Oh, the construction hammer. Yeah, I'm gonna need that in a bit. We got an improvised torch. Game where you shoot monkeys at people to give them monkeypox. Oh boy. I'll make a skinning knife. Ooh, yeah, spears. Spears used to be one of my favorite ones. And not the two-handed spear, but specifically the one-handed javelin model. Like, I'm actually not the biggest fan of the two-handed combat in this game, but that's entirely personal preference. I like dual wielding. There, yeah, so we got some stone spears there. And For what I have planned, we're definitely going to need a shield. Let's craft up a shield real quick if we can. Oop. Not. Got a couple more plants. Alright, then let's get a little bit more flavor text from the
Another
world.
new one, eh? I can smell it on you. Veterans tend to smell just a little more like despair. I'm Arcos. Once a sailor, now a wanderer. You didn't think you were the only one, did you? You should go up north. There's whole cities of exiles up there. At the beginning, there were only a few of us. But now, it seems like fresh-faced fools are showing up every week. Not all of them are as friendly as I am, mind you. Watch your step. A lot of desperate people out there.
Alrighty, so now we have some options. Like, not really surprising. You normally have a ton of options, but there's really like a ton of stuff that we can do. So it's just a question of what's most entertaining. I mean, we can keep fighting these guys. They're kind of fun in their own right. Gotta be extra careful with them, though. These guys are... There we go. Alrighty, let's chop them up. That's how you get the good stuff right there. There, let's get some more eggs. Oh yeah, Hermit, I'm down to join. I'm just streaming this before. I was going to stream it more at 4 o'clock or so, but this day was just bloody exhausting. So yeah, absolutely send me the link, and I'll be forwarding my entire stream to yours as best I can. Can't technically forward a stream just yet. Still need to get to 1,000 subs. Oh, Stalker. That's a game I've been curious to play. I've actually read about a third of the way through Roadside Picnic. It makes the world sound so fascinating. Very interested in the Stalker series. Yep. Yep, we got a gator. Go. Now let's see here. Did I? Yes, I did make a skinning knife. So let's skin her. Now we are kind of running low on time-wise. Let's see. We got about an hour before Hermit stream. So let's do something a bit interesting. I'm going to see if I can clear the first dungeon real fast. So we'll grab a couple extra supplies. Oh. Dwarf Fortress? Oh, so gnarly. I absolutely intend to play Dwarf Fortress. That has been on my schedule for a while. I got a world all set up. I used the Perfect World app to create a nice, like, multi-continent island, so... Yeah, Dwarf Fortress is absolutely on the list of things to do. Okay, wow, we got a lot of... Okay, I gotta... Oh! Cruth one blow. Alright. Okay, wow, that actually kind of hurt. Drop a potion real quick. Okay, we'll let the gators mess with him for a minute. Whoa, okay, well, yeah. Well, thankfully for me, you are not doing too hot. Cruth one blow. So we'll see if I can get you in the gator. To make nice or not. Nope. There, got one. And level up. Let's see what Cruth one blow. Cruth Einheb. I'll take that, but most importantly, hello, medium armor. Alright, and we'll get that improvised torch out. And skin everyone in the area. Oh yeah, so no, I've had a ton of fun with Dwarf Fortress, so that's definitely on the gaming stream list. We might start it sometime later this week, maybe tomorrow, but I have been meaning to start a Dwarf Fortress world on stream. Alright, so right now we're just heading kind of along the riverbank here. I do actually have an objective in mind. Question of how far do I want to go? So there's some options. Oh, we got a Nordheimer smelter. We'll deal with that later. For now, I think we'll just keep moving forward. Hero versus anti-hero. That's not a bad idea. I'm still trying to work out exactly what content to deliver, because right now it's mostly gaming streams. But I should really set up a live stream, especially since, like, I don't know about you guys in the US, I imagine you guys still have Labor Day. Yeah. Oh, okay, honestly, I'll tell you straight up, this is what sets Conan above and beyond every other survival game. Climbing. Almost every piece of terrain in this game you can climb. Like, that's what solidified Conan to me over Ark, over Rust. The ability to climb. Honestly, I think that we're overdue for a Red Pill cult meeting, so I'll see what time Hammerhand's hosting his Sunday sermon, and see about hosting a cult meeting tomorrow, and we can have just an open topic of discussion for basically anything. I'll take maybe a couple call-ins at a time. Like, no more than 2 people, though. I don't really like the chaos when you get to 4 people or more. Yeah, Chaz, like Breath of the Wild style climbing. Like, it just opens up so much freedom. I'm just a huge fan of it. Alright. Okay, so we got... Alright, bam. There we go. Oh, we got, no, standard sandals, standard gloves. Too much tism. It's just hard to get a clear conversation going. Like, even with 3 people, you usually end up with 2 people doing it back and forth when you got a third wheel. But I don't mind if I got 2 co-hosts that are going really in on something. But that's why, for me, 3 is the absolute max. Because then you get 2 people who can go back and forth, and a third who can kind of stimulate the conversation with their own insight. Once you get to 4, it becomes a bit of a power struggle, and I'm just not a fan of it. Alright, yeah, get some berries. Whew, okay, that's kind of tight. Oh boy. Yeah. Get some food in you. You gotta be careful about trying to heal mid-combat. If you get hit before the healing buff's complete, you'll actually stop it and just lose it. Thankfully, giant monkey turtles don't know how to swim. You can just cross over to this side of the bank, start wrapping up. Now Cosmo Bison are going to export. That, I really feel like that's a bad idea. Like, honestly, this is something that I really want to explore in Dwarf Fortress. Because of all the games that really do civilization simulation, I think Dwarf Fortress still does it best. It's a good place to experiment with all kinds of stuff, but like, I definitely want to look into the social hierarchies in Dwarf Fortress. You know, each person doing what they're best suited for. Gender segregation, because, I mean, there's nothing more confusing than playing Dwarf Fortress and seeing a mother carrying her newborn baby into battle. Or working on dangerous construction. Like, I've heard stories of newborn dwarven mothers panicking when they breach an aquifer and dropping their baby that they are carrying on their back into, like, muddy water where the baby drowns. That is... shit like that is why you go, huh, you know, maybe there's a reason that we don't have newborn mothers working on dangerous construction sites. Maybe. Well, we'll get into that when the time comes. So we've actually gotten to the point where we're over encumbered because I've apparently picked up a crap ton of materials. Let's look through this inventory. We've picked up quite a bit. We don't really need hand wraps or that. We could dye this, I suppose. Oh, that's just dye colorant. Upgrade our knowledge. We could go for the Thrall Taker perk. Go with some armor. Decorations, survival. Yeah, let's get actual torches. We don't have any iron. Tannery would not... bad idea. Another wood of blacksmith. Get the Thrall Taker perk. Weapons, we're fine. Armor, we're fine. Religion, we're fine. Huh. Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so since we're here, let's... Oh, Eat some of this broth. I gain some... Okay, attributes. We've got quite a few now. Fastest way to level up early game is by doing all the journey steps. Let's see, let's get a perk. What's the deal with these challenges? This is a new feature here. Battle Pass and challenges. Harvest black ice. The heck's the Shrine of the Oracle? That is completely new. Pick up feathers from a vulture nest. Pray to the grave on Tellus Island. I know where that is. Harvest iron. Okay, we got 12 hours. So you know what? Let's try to do some of these journey steps. Black ice might be a bit difficult. Shrine of the Oracle. I have no idea where that is. Vulture nest isn't that hard. Pray to the grave on Tellus Island. That would be an interesting journey. Alright, we are going to go to Tellus Island. We're going to ignore this area right now. Tellus Island is right here. So now it's time for a cross-country expedition. As soon as I manage to ditch some of this crazy heavy building stuff. Where the heck is my construction hammer? How the heck does this thing work? The whole building system has gotten a bit of an overhaul. I'll be honest, I actually don't know how any of this works. Let's see. Construction attributes. No, I can't do that. Left click will probably place it. Key bindings. Where's this stuff for? Building, okay. Oh, remove mode, that's interesting. Building piece picker is middle mouse button. And it allows me to pick the piece. Oh, construction tool inventory. There we go, F. Nice, yeah. So we're just going to make a nice little hut. Door. Window. Walls real quick. And a nice thatched roof. Bit short on branches for that. Got that hatchet here. I get a couple branches. Rule of thumb is you want the hatchet if you want to get branches. And then you want the pick if you want to get bark. Did I see Biden's dictator speech? I saw clips of it. I honestly gotta wonder, like, who set that up and genuinely thought it was a good idea? I mean, it's like, what are we going to have the background lights for during the presidential speech? Oh, I know. Let's have them red. Seriously, just boggles my mind, honestly. These people's thought process, I honestly wonder, like, do they think these things through or not? And then, of course, they mess with the saturation to switch it to pink because, oh yeah, that makes things look so much better. I honestly don't know. Like, these people are beyond weird. Just put a little tanner's table in here. Alright. Really not a lot of room here. So we need more... a armorer's bench, which needs more twine. Well, we could worry about that, but I'd rather speedrun to Tellith's grave real quick. I might play this a little bit off stream, because I'm curious about this whole challenge system. Now, normally I'd play on just a public server and do my best to have a freaking ball there. But I bit the bullet, shelled out for private server because I want to have something that's a little bit exclusive to the warband and supporting members. Don't know how many people are interested in playing Conan Exiles, but at the very least, I wanted to have a place where I could mess around with Manic without having to worry about public people starting to mess with us. I mean, I know it's funny because the Liberal Party of Canada kind of did the same thing with their election campaign, I don't know, 2 election cycles ago. Like, it was Justin Trudeau in front of a black and red ominous background. I was like, did you guys seriously think this through? Did someone, like, how many different levels of marketing did this go through before you guys decided, yeah, that's a good look for us? Alright, we're getting some of the iron from the iron node. I can probably climb up this, but early game your stamina is pretty bad. Actually, let's see what we can do. Yeah, so we got strength up. Let's see, health pool. Yeah, grit is where you want to go for. There we go. Armor by 40, stamina by 20. Let's go with grit. Yeah, they've really changed things up. This is based in sort of Conan's world as outlaid by Robert E. Howard. Well, not even just sort of based. Ooh, boss guy. We're going to avoid that one. Well, actually, I think I could take him. Okay, maybe not. That guy's actually kind of tough. Yeah, the only way to get that guy... Oh, wow. Yeah, that's rough. Okay, wow. I am severely underestimating how fast that turtle monkey is. Get a bit of lore.
Has ordered the sealing of the borders, including the destruction of the bridge. This is to discourage your treacherous kin from entering our lands. For hundreds of years, we have patiently welcomed your people into our lands, and our kindness was repaid with war. No more, Bonded One. You will break the bridge, and as you do, think about the consequences of betrayal. Think about what your people have done to you.
Yeah, Hermit, that right there was a demon shaleback. Shalebacks normally are kind of turtle ape creatures, but every now and again you find some variation of them that has been infested with demon blood. You can tell because if you kill them and harvest them, you will get demon blood, a very powerful resource. Normally they're identified by glowing eyes, but demon blood variants of creatures are always significantly stronger. Consider them like mini bosses in the game. Yeah, I call them turtle monkeys because, like, they look like turtles. But, you know, they walk on four limbs, their forearms are stubbier, so kind of more turtle gorillas, I guess. Alrighty. Make sure to pick up a bunch of plant fiber on the way. Okay, wow, yeah, a lot of hyenas. Thankfully, they don't do 3 dimensions very well. Giant sloth with a shell, to me, probably not inaccurate, for being honest. Yeah, got crocodiles and whatnot messing with the locals. Oh. I gotta watch it. Your encumbrance plays a pretty big factor in combat, so
I see prey.
gotta be careful. And of course we've got these guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, Flesh Terror falls. Nice. Oh boy. This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. Alright. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Conan was not being hyperbolic when he said that these lands do not love men. Okay, can I make it up this cliff? Oh, oh, that was close. Hey, you guys go play with the crocodiles, okay? I'm heading this way. And keep in mind, those are early game enemies. Like, I am very underpowered and under-equipped for even early game right now. Yeah, even the herbivores will mess you up if you let them. But it is nostalgic to be back here. Like, normally I've been, like, before I took an extended vacation, I played a long time on the Isle of Sipta map, because it was new, and I'd played the crap out of the Exiled Lands. But it's nice to be back here. And I am curious about all the new stuff. And then, of course, there's places like this. At the very least, I want to get this on the map. These guys are usually pretty easy to deal with early game. Honestly, another option would be, can you beat Conan Exiles using only your fists? I'm going to bet the answer is yes, but it would be intense suffering. Let's see, what kind of monsters are in the game? Oh, there's all kinds of stuff, Hermit. Dinosaurs? I would not say that there are dinosaurs specifically, but there are dinosaur-like things, which I'm not going to spoil right now, kind of let it be a surprise. But, no, there's a decent variety of monsters. Seriously, can I gotta split this stack. Drop some of that stone. Actually heal up a bit. There we are, the Warren of Degenerates. Beat Conan pacifist mode. Well, let's see. That would be very hard to do, if I'm being completely honest. Because in order to beat the game, you need a wide variety of items. Basically almost all of which need to be taken off an enemy corpse. So, I mean, you could probably do a non-lethal run where you yourself don't kill anything. But at the very least, you have to allow yourself a truncheon. I don't know if there's ways to rescue people to gain followers, but at the very least, a not killing anyone yourself playthrough might be possible. But I don't think that a complete pacifist run is possible. You need to at least be able to knock people out. Now, spoil it? Let's see. Can you make enemies fight each other? Yes. Yes. Like, for example, earlier we saw that the Exiles were fighting with, like, the crocodiles, and the Shalebacks were fighting with the imps. Fall damage. Enemies are not subject to fall damage. That's exclusive to players. As for enemies fighting each other, you can, but there's some boss enemies that are in areas where you can't get anyone else to. In fact, most boss enemies you'd need to take out are surrounded only by allies. So fall damage is an option. You basically need to use followers in that case. And you can't even lure enemies, because as far as I'm aware, all enemies have a set radius for how far they'll chase you. So yeah, a pacifist run would be effectively the same as a follower-only run. And that would take a while. And you'd probably burn through followers and pets pretty fast. Now, let's just check the map. Yeah, I'm en route. Just gotta go a bit further north. Yeah, you need a wide variety of items. Honestly, and the, I guess the technical final boss of the game, jeez, honestly, I'm not even sure that you could beat him with just a follower. I mean, there's the post-game bosses, and those wouldn't be necessary to actually beat the game. But the volcano boss, yeah, that'd be rough. But I don't know. There'd be some. Honestly, if there's speed runs of this game out there too, and they're beyond tough. Like, you gotta fight a boss level monster early game, and I don't even know how feasible it would be after the Age of Sorcery update. But you can technically beat this game in under an hour and a half. As for enemies, elephants qualify as enemies. And they're actually quite important for late game gear. Buff magic? I'd have to double check. The spell effects are very interesting. They've gone a long way to not make it your standard fantasy fare. And I'd say most of the magic actually falls under utility. Alright, gotta be really careful here. This is where where buggering up can really mess with you. Especially at this low level. You got freaking rhinos and elephants and tigers. This area is actually a prime harvesting spot for high-grade leather. There's like rhino hide, elephant hide. That's all, you know, big cat hide. All of that's very essential for late game gear. So it's not uncommon on public servers to see high-level players here just harvesting masses upon. Oh shit! Oh shoot! Okay, wait. Am I? Oh, oh, that is lucky. That is lucky. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So, with what stamina I have, can I make it up this cliff? Like, I'll be honest, some of the new magic spells, they are going to completely change the metagame for base construction. Alrighty here. What do we have to work with? It's got a proper torch. Construction hammer away. Let's see what we're dealing with. Need to get up there. Just pump everything we can into grit. I don't know. It might be possible. Not going to be easy. Mammoths? Yes, Steve, there are mammoths in this game. There are absolutely mammoths in this game, and they're pretty tough. Alright, Hermit, we'll see you in a bit. Just gonna try to get to Teleth's grave here. Climbing in the dark. Oh boy. Do we make it? Yes! Oh yes, we made it. Okay, that's the toughest hurdle. Honestly, when you're playing PvP, like night vision potions, timing your attacks to light or dark, like this game, like you can take huge advantage of all the environmental effects. You gotta consider the terrain. It's incredibly strategic. Like the depth to PvP in this game is significant. I'm just a massive fan. I wouldn't pump 2,500 hours into this game if I didn't love the crap out of it. But playing on public servers, like especially when you get pretty decent, it becomes a chore. Like every day after work would be, you gotta hop on the server and look after the base and plug in hours upon hours. We just didn't have the time commitment anymore. But on a private server where I've got admin privileges, that's a different matter. Alright, let's see if we can get this harvest iron thing, because I'm curious about this whole battle pass stuff. A lot of it's for cosmetics, but I'm a bit of a cosmetics fan. Alright, we'll just drop all the stone. Alright, so claim the reward for harvesting iron. Complete an event. Alright, that's curious. Yeah, battle pass system. I may pick that up, we'll see. Alrighty. Well, it's daylight now, so almost there. This, now that we're up here, actually, this is what I would consider mid-game territory. Damn, that music's nice. Of course, the elk are gonna start messing with me. Yeah, we're almost at our destination. Took a bit of a detour. Alrighty. Let's hoof our way over there bit by bit. Honestly, sometimes I just like being a server tourist too. Where I'll go into a server and then just grab whatever basic gear I need and run around and just see what everyone's built. Because there's usually a whole bunch of architectural marvels, and each server ends up having its own kind of internal politics. Who's the alpha of the server? Like, who are just kind of the scouts? What wars are currently going on? It's fascinating dynamics. Some of them, like, the scale that people will harvest and build in a single day, just mind-blowing how much materials you can gather if you're really dedicated. Alright, well, we're here. This is Teleth's Island. Now, the lore behind this island's actually, well, it's quite nice. It's a nice tragic tale. Discover what haunts the sanctuary ruins. Yeah.
You are not alone. You are not less than them. You can be free. You do not have to believe their lies. I have left these stones for you, my lost and misguided children. I have subverted their sorceries, so that only slaves of the bracelet can hear my message. I am the mother of your race. I am Secret Bearer, God Killer, Witch Queen. I will guide you. I will teach you, and when the time is right, I will free you.
Yeah. Lore stones spread all over the place. Absolutely wonderful. But I think that this... By the way, this right here, this is the Kin Scourge. We're going to have to kill him eventually, so... Let's see. I think... Aggression, can we pray? No. Relax. No. Juggle, surrender, no. Sit. A lot of emote options. Let's see. Pray to the grave on Teleth's Island. Where's the grave? We're on the island. You'd think that would be the grave, but... Sanctuary ruins, maybe Maybe the grave's somewhere around here. Oh yes. There are bears. They are dangerous. Do not fuck with bears. The bears have cubs. You can tame the bear cubs and raise your own pet bear. It's very fun. It's also kind of difficult when the bears are trying to eat you and you're low level. But you can do it. Yeah. Yeah, basically everything likes to aggro you when you get too close. Yeah.
You are not alone. You are not less than them. You can be free.
They're
Do not
brave.
believe their lies. I have left these stones for you, my lost and misguided children. I have subverted their sorceries, so that only slaves of the bracelet can hear my message. I am the mother of your race. I am Secret Bearer, God Killer, Witch Queen. I will guide you. I will teach you, and when the time is right, I will free you.
I have no idea where this supposed grave is. This is Tellus Island. Pray to the grave. Don't have a prayer emote. I don't know, maybe I can bow to it or something? Maybe I need to find the prayer emote. That might be possible too. Maybe it's enough to bow to it? No? Oh. I don't know, guys. It's weird. So maybe use this opportunity. Find a place to start setting up camp. This is a pretty prime bit of territory for mid-game at least. There's a bunch of neat stuff around here too. So we'll avoid the ruins themselves for now and just pick kind of a nice spot. Okay, we got decent access to stone there. Access to water actually goes quite a long way. Fish become hugely important, especially in the late game. For now, yeah, we got a nice route. Full of that. Pretty decent supplies. Yeah. A lot of berries. A lot of rocks. A lot of trees. Ores for meat. Yeah, we're gonna set up a little spot right about here. That building hammer. We are going to go with building pieces with some flotsam. Those primarily require wood. Get a nice foundation going. Good. Oh yeah, let's got a quick little something thrown together here. I'll admit, a good chunk of this gameplay is getting your base established and set up. If this was a larger server, I'd be far more concerned about hiding out security, but if you're streaming, then things like security kind of take a bit of a, I don't know what you'd call it. They're a lower priority. Don't worry so much about security when you got to deal with everything else. Let's get some iron tools, carpentry, improve our cooking. Lock that so we can start taming animals. Iron mace, iron axe. Axes go a very long way. Wood. And we do want to look into getting quite a few upgrades. Everything's slow early game, but it snowballs and eventually you become a powerhouse. The difference in building capacity between an early game character and a late game character or end game character is absolutely staggering. Materials or something? Why won't it? Oh, I'm still short on wood. What about... Oh, not enough for that either. Yeah, you kind of fat walk everywhere when you're over encumbered. Alright. There, get some bark. Quick journey step to gain a level. Go. Oh, we can make a small animal pen. That'd be useful. Not right this second, but it would be useful. I think we're going to need just a couple more. Oh god. Hey Silas, seriously? They're actually resurrecting the Tasmanian tiger? Oh heck, I'm down for that. Any idea how they're doing it? Like, do they have some... Oh, this affects carry weight. Definitely want to get that up. I'll have to look that up. Tasmanian tiger is one of those very interesting creatures that went extinct, like primarily due to humans. I'm curious to see if we can actually reintroduce an extinct species. That would be a fairly sizable milestone in humanity's progress. With hunger. I'm sure I've got some food here. I'll eat the bugs. I think that's finally enough. Okay, good. We can actually build a furnace now. There we go. We can throw some of that in there, and I don't really have much in the way of coal, so I'll just toss a bunch of wood in. That. Yeah, so once you've kind of picked a good spot, next thing you do is you get your base established. You can theoretically beat the game entirely without crafting a base once, which is kind of essential for speedruns. But like beating the game, the reward, at least last I checked, isn't super amazing. So much of this game is about the journey and everything that you took, and then completing the game is really just closure. A way to just kind of put a bow on everything that you've done. Don't need more stone. We need iron bars. More stone. Can make a cooking bench though. That real quick. There. Cook up what meat we've got. Ooh, Kakapo flightless parrots of New Zealand. Oh, that'd be nice. And cook eggs. I've got a lot of inventory space being occupied. Let's craft a bunch of plant fiber real quick. We need twine. Get got a nice storage box. We will then lock. Sort by weight. Toss everything heavy in there. Still 90 of a species. Pretty damn close to extinct. But it's good news nonetheless. Alright, oh, looks like we'll just start wrapping up. Gonna head over to Hermit's in a minute, guys, so plug his stream in the channel real quick. Go. All right, everyone head over to Hermit's channel. We're going to be just wrapping up here real quick. I'm going to get myself a fresh drink, maybe reheat something to munch on. Thank you all for joining me on this Conan Exiles stream. Post in the comments of the video whether or not you'd like to see more of this. I'll probably do a Red Pill cult meeting and maybe a Dwarf Fortress stream later this weekend as well. And we'll see how everyone's feeling for later in the week. So, thank you, everybody. Warband. We'll end out on one of these nice beat loops, and I'll see you over on Hermit's channel. Peace out.